Welcome back to Cookies and Milk episode 47.
Welcome back to Water and Peanut Butter Bar.
Yeah, we gotta clean the cups. Oh right, yeah, here we go. Oh, there it goes. All right, they're there when you want them.
Okay, that's fine. Oh god. So today's topic is
Hold 'em ups in video games.
roadblocks in video games.
I like to call them hold 'em ups.
Why?
I don't know. Just cause.
Have you ever used that term outside of video games?
Never.
So, I mean, like, what is a hold 'em up?
You get held up at like a point.
Like, by someone? Or?
Maybe someone's holding a gun to you. Maybe you just like hit a hold 'em up. What you would call a roadblock.
I think I will call it a roadblock.
I wanted to say what you sometimes you just hit a roadblock and that's a hold 'em up.
That is a hold 'em up.
So
this is one of those. It's what causes you to put a game down for months at a time, anywhere from a week to infinity.
Yeah.
To quitting a game forever.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of examples of this where Killzone 2 is a great example of this. Anybody who's played Killzone 2 knows that
On the hard mode.
on hard mode, not even the hardest difficulty.
Yeah.
Because you're gonna like that one afterwards. Knows that the final level is just a goddamn nightmare.
It's literally the worst.
It doesn't end, and it's just like there's an invisible guy in the background, and you can't really like shoot him or anything. You just have to like hope to God that anything works, and your partner keeps going down over and over and over again, and you're like sprinting, and there's no like perfect cover place, and it's just terrible.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
Yeah, Rebel's meowing a lot. Don't let him in.
And
Oh my god. He really wants to come in.
I was at that for like a solid, like I was at it for like a week, and then I gave up and I put it down, and then I picked it up like several months later, and I couldn't do it, and I put it back down, and I picked it up months later after that, and I beat it like, I don't want to say no problem, it was definitely like a struggle, but it was easier than I remembered it being. I feel like
I remember watching you just sitting behind cover, just looking at your dead teammate, just like anger in your eyes.
Oh my god. It's one of those things where, if you want me to like these people, do not make them integral to the gameplay, because I will fucking hate them.
Also, don't make them macho machismo men.
Sev!
And then they get on the ground and they're whining.
Motherfucker!
They're whining like a baby.
Help me out! I'm going to kill you. I'm going to mercy kill you. I will put you out of your misery.
Yeah.
Because it was like one of them dies in Killzone 2, and I felt nothing. By that point, I had already done through every level like 15 times, and they've all...
Yeah, of course. Rebel's making noise. What a noisy boy.
God, I feel like there was a game I did with this recently, and I was like, I remember getting stuck on it like so often, and then I played it again recently, and I was like, well, that was really easy.
Yeah,
Like,
you're
not hard at all.
You're making more mistakes if you're frustrated.
Yeah, it's sometimes it's good to just drop a game and come back to it later, especially if you've been at it for upwards of like 30 minutes to an hour on one stage, and you just have to not be doing that anymore. Sometimes you just have to not be doing that anymore.
So that's one hold 'em up.
Raw difficulty.
Raw difficulty.
Or hard.
Another hold 'em up is that you just don't know where to go or how to progress in the game, because that happened to me with Fallout New Vegas, because there's a halfway point to the game. Like there's a big mountain range that's just blocking half of the map from you, and you're around like Prin and stuff, and you could take a hard left, like go really far left or west, and just take that road, but it takes a long while. And the mountain pass you can go through is a bit shorter, because you don't have to pass mountains, and you can't properly jump over them.
Right, I think I know where you're talking about.
Yeah, but in the crevice, in the path that goes through the mountain, there's a fucking blind Deathclaw.
Oh, yeah.
And you can't beat it.
Yeah, you can't do that.
At a level where you're trying to get there.
As a brief thing, this is really surreal. I came into the room and there was like water and peanut butter bars.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to pick. I'm drinking room temperature water and there's like 2 peanut butter bars in the same plastic thing. So at some point, one of us is gonna have to like touch the other one and pull the other one out of it.
Watch this.
It's not working as well as you would think it would.
Watch this.
Don't.
Watch that. Okay,
Oh.
this one's your. That's the one I touched. It's pretty
Anyways.
good.
I'm so used to. I only drink ice water. I never drink water without any ice in it.
Because you're a coward.
So this is like the warmest water I've ever drank in my life. and
Definitely
it's
not that. It's cool.
It's so warm.
It's cool water.
Like it's 400 degrees.
Well, I don't like my teeth to hurt when
Celsius.
I drink fucking water.
It doesn't hurt. It's better for your body. It lets you relax more. It chills you
What are you
out.
talking about?
It takes more energy, so you go to sleep easier at night. It's
What?
like the opposite of a caffeinated beverage.
Well, I don't drink caffeine, so fuck you.
And that's just the kind of the mindset I'm trying to get into when I'm recording Cookies and Milk. I'm just trying to chill, just trying to have some ice water.
What? You've never done that during the podcast.
That's the. It's episode 45,
47. What are you-
47, and I'm describing the optimal. I want you to sit. Go back to episode 1. Listen
You would
to the
have
whole-
ice water
Go back to episode
on the
1. and
podcast that's
listen-
called Cookies and Milk?
Go back to the first episode, listen to the whole thing over. I want you to relax. I want you to find a nice, calm space in your house or work area or wherever. I want you to get some ice water. Some water, put some ice in it. Fold your legs. Left leg over the right leg. Have a sip of ice water, start the episode.
How would they know this?
What?
It's
Go
not-
back. Go
no.
back and listen to the whole series.
All right.
This is optimal Cookies and Milk listening experience.
What are you fucking talking about?
I think it makes for a healthier, a better listening environment. It's an attentive audience. They're more relaxed. They are more receptive to the jokes.
Jokes. What jokes?
Us. We're the jokes.
You're right, dude. Another hold 'em up is that you realize the game isn't fun,
Right, that's a key one.
and that's the death of a that's not a hold 'em up. More so that's just a game.
That's when
ender.
the game is over.
Yeah,
I guess sort of. Before we get off the topic of not knowing what to do in a game,
Yeah.
you know when you really like a game? Ah, God, I have such vivid memories back when I was a little baby child,
Yeah.
and I had a Game Boy Advance and I didn't know what the internet was.
Oh.
And games were like, hey, I don't know where you're supposed to go here. I remember so vividly, Super Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. There's a part where you have to cross the ocean, and there's a little indent, and it's like, hey, you have to put a surfboard in here,
Uh-huh.
or a surfboard substitute.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't know where I would get that.
Uh-huh.
It's probably like a plank of wood. Plank of wood's probably a surfboard substitute.
Oh, you had to put Luigi in.
You gotta put Luigi in Luigi's surfboard.
Yeah. But you never thought of that.
Little me, fucking. Now that would be a hold 'em up. Like I would probably think to just do that.
Yeah.
Because you can pound the brothers into things. So.
Yeah. Because I thought of that immediately.
But little me did not. Little me was like, I don't know what to do.
Like I picture the thing perfectly. It's like a little slot in the
With an
beach,
arrow?
and you put Luigi into it.
Yeah, you gotta hammer them in. But little me could not pick that up, so they were like going across the entire world. And eventually, I bought the guidebook.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's the difference. When you really like a game, a hold 'em up doesn't even exist.
Yeah, that's true.
Uh,
And you know you really love the game when you buy the guide. Because, like, that takes me back. Looking at game guides, especially Pokemon game guides.
yeah.
Like, looking at the I loved the Gen 4 game guides that had all the Pokemon
Like
you
just
could look through.
all and like how to get them and everything, and it was like,
And all the, like, you could look at all the, like, evolution differences and stuff. That was fun. That was a fun thing. What was the game I just fucking didn't know what to do? I think there was one. Oh, speaking of Mario and Luigi, that fucking, Partners in Time. Did you ever start that?
Did I ever play that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I beat it
You beat it?
with like action replay.
Oh, well, okay. Because I just stopped playing it. Like, I got to the final boss and I just didn't want to play it anymore. 'Cause the boss is so annoying.
This is another game I played when I was a wee babe, and I got to the PD Piranha fight, and I just could not do it.
The PD Piranha fight. Yeah, we were both there. We both did
Yeah.
that same thing. That made me get good at the fucking
Items?
item commands. I'll say this: the items in Partners in Time were kind of fun.
It was a lot to handle. Like, it was, because you had to do all 4 buttons instead of just the 2 buttons, and it was just like, whoo boy.
Yeah. That being said, Bowser's Inside Story and Paper Jam both have that.
All 4? Or the item system?
Well, it is all 4, but you swap between Mario and Luigi and Bowser. Bowser's X and Y.
Yeah.
Which is fun. I like Bowser's Inside Story.
Bowser's Inside Story is really good.
But there's the final battle, and I think you do both.
Of course.
You fight inside Bowser while also being Bowser.
I still have to beat that game.
It's so good.
I just never did. I can't even remember what my hold 'em up was.
I don't know.
I guess I just moved. I was just playing different games at the time.
That being said, I love the healing items for Bowser. It's like a drumstick and stuff. It's just fun.
This water's killing me, dude.
Is it?
I don't know what it is. It's just weird to have like water at night after peanut butter sticks.
Yeah, I could have probably filled these up with milk. But then what's the point of
Yeah.
the Mario and Luigi cups if anything fucking could be filled with milk? Clear glasses?
Could put ice in it.
I'm not
Also.
doing that. I'm not doing that. Why would I do that?
What else is a hold 'em up? What else was a hold 'em up in video games? I'm trying to think of other video games I paused for like a long time.
Too much?
Yeah.
Overwhelmed?
When a game just gets to be like, all right, I just can't do this anymore.
That happened with Resonance of Fate, right?
Yeah, a lot of games hold 'em ups are just sort of like I can't do this again.
Like an over-complex battle system can get to you.
Yeah, like when a game is like, congratulations on beating that dungeon. Here's another dungeon of equal magnitude, and it's just like I can't do this again, Resonance of Fate. You can't keep doing this to me.
Like the opposite. Let's talk about the opposite of a hold 'em up is a rush 'em up.
Where you want to play it more?
You play it so much, and I'm talking about a rush 'em up for me is games like Super Mario Sunshine, Wind Waker, Mass Effect 2.
Games
and
that you
Mass
just want
Effect
to play all in one
3.
go.
Not so much. I want to play them over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And Sonic Adventure 1. 'Cause,
Really?
I mean, think about me.
I'm thinking about you.
I know.
Yeah.
Stay with me there. Now,
It's a hold 'em up.
Imagine me, William the game. Everything's a hold 'em up. Imagine me a bit younger, like a lot younger. Crazy, right?
You've got such long hair.
Oh, don't think about that. Just
Further back, keep going.
keep a bit further back. Not so much. Yeah, I did that then. But you grew up, and in the majority of your life, you saw the GameCube as something very far off and unobtainable.
That was a game. You were never going to play those games.
I was never going to play those fucking games,
You're
dude.
never going to own Wind Waker. What are you
I
thinking?
played the Wind Waker demo on our aunt's GameCube, and I was like, what could this game be? And
that
I
is so much-
saw Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2, and I'm like, fuck, those games look great.
We've had conversations about this before, but like Sonic Adventure is such like a thick place in my childhood.
As a hook.
As like I don't like this game at all. Like I look back on it, and I'm like, that game wasn't very good. Like parts of it were fine to be sure, but like,
Sometimes very eerie.
That game needed like a lot of polish.
Yeah, even the director's cut needed some more polish.
Yeah. But I played this game. I remember our mom is used to do like language stuff.
She still does.
Still does. But
She worked at a language office.
and before, so that meant we like speaking languages and teaching languages. So they were like a lot of very like high priority clients because they needed to learn languages for things.
Yeah.
So we went to like this super rich person house, and like I remember it so vividly that they had Sonic. Like there's this huge sprawling staircase and like a chandelier, and then like we went into this one room and they had Sonic Adventure, and like there's the part where Chaos showed up, and I was like, whoa,
Oh fuck.
what?
Which house? We're talking about the same people, right?
Like
their first one or their second one?
no, we're talking about. I'm talking about different people entirely.
Really?
Not people. Not like.
Ones we hung out with together.
No, you. I think you were there, but it was It was a long time ago. It was like it wasn't clients. It was clients, not employees.
Oh, okay.
So there was, and then there was also like a giant eagle.
Was it one kid or two kids?
I don't remember the kids.
Oh, I guess you wouldn't.
All I remember is the staircase and the chandelier in Sonic Adventure 1.
I get that. Wait a minute. Was it a party?
I think it was a party. Yeah.
Oh
You
shit!
get it back? Is it coming back to you?
Oh, the spiral staircase got me.
Yeah.
Was it very purple? Do you remember it as purple?
Yes.
I remember it as very purple.
The stairs or the
Just everything.
Yeah.
I get a very purple look, like it was the sunset and like there were purple window panes and stuff.
Yeah.
Holy shit! I think about that sometimes.
I
never thought of it. I never thought of Sonic Adventure there though.
Really?
I don't remember anything. I remember it as a party, and that's it.
Like I remember the Sonic Adventure.
I must have been so young.
Yeah, you were probably really young.
Like I get flat. Like sometimes I just think of that. That was like close to our house. Like up the hill.
No, I think
No.
was that a different place?
You remember? You're going up the hill.
Sure.
And there's like the side of the hill next to the train tracks, and it's a bunch of rich houses going down the hill.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's there.
Huh.
It's there.
I had never
I remember.
my mind never put that part together.
Oh, wait, there was a field. We went to a field then.
Was that place? There are two places that stick out from my childhood, and this is like a weird audio experience.
Yeah.
Because it's just like
We're trying to paint it so vividly, though.
there was. I remember going to the one where we played Sonic Adventure, and then there was one that was like a forest house. Do you remember like a forest house?
A forest house.
Like it was like in a like.
Do you remember Mace Windu from there?
From which one? The
From the
forest
field.
house or the field? Yes, but I don't know
Yes!
why.
I think I had a cereal Mace Windu. Or
When we
someone
were
did,
there?
and it like could spray.
Yeah,
It was a
like
water
Burger
squirtle.
King.
It was a water squirter Mace Windu from Burger King.
From Burger King.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, I remember there were a lot of those. It was the Clone Wars water sprayer things.
What is this?
But there was like I remember.
Okay, I'm gonna talk about the spiral staircase for a second.
Sure.
Did it go down and it was in front of sliding glass doors,
I don't remember glass doors.
or it was like a glass wall or something?
I can't
Something like
get anything except the staircase in the
All I can-
Sonic room.
I can't think of the Sonic room at all.
Really?
All I can think of is maybe at one point you were like, "There's Sonic here."
You might have been too young to even.
I was
go
probably
into the
too
room.
young to think about that. But all I remember is the spiral staircase, and like the backdrop is like it was purple. A lot of it was just purple, and I looked out on like a group of faraway trees, like the view you'd get from that area.
Right.
And that's Rubble's moving around the fucking, and that's all I remember.
There was that house, and then there was a second house that, hey, Raboob, come on, man. There was, a girl there, but it was like, I'm trying to remember this house, and this can't be right, but I remember, like, a bridge, and, like, a bunch of trees surrounding it that connected two separate parts of the house.
What?
And I'm going back, and I'm like, that can't be right, that can't have been right. Like, where was this? And for some reason, my brain always puts it in, like, there's a park up by, like, by the Arby's and McDonald's and Burgers Bagels.
We should ask Mom about this.
We probably should. That'd be
Wait, at Arby's, you mean Einstein Bagels?
Einstein Bagels. Yeah, you know what that place is?
A house near there?
For some reason, that's where my mind always
Connected by
places
a
the
lake?
location. It was
Connected by
British.
a bridge?
And a girl.
The houses are too tightly packed together.
Yeah, that's what I mean. There's no way. But that's where my brain puts it. And then there was and I also remember the location because there was a girl there
Yeah.
who gave me a heart-shaped rock.
What?
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I gotta go find her.
I don't know, man. Like, how old was the girl?
Must have been my same age. I was 19. She was 18.
Oh, what? Oh, you can't remember that far. You can't remember that close.
Like, fuck, dude, it was so long ago. You must have been 4 or 5.
You're 22 now. I'm 19 now. But yeah, dude, it was all purple. No, I remember dropping Mace Windu and picking him back up. I think I dropped him.
It's so
And I might
bizarre.
have lost him.
We don't have him now.
I mean, we don't have much. I don't know. I think I still had him. But
It's so bizarre how, like,
was
this...
it our German friends?
No, I don't think it was.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I have no idea who these...
What if he's...
Was the girl who gave me the heart rock German?
No. I think she was at... Was she at the purple place?
No, I think these were different places.
So, yeah, I think you're right. Like, the purple house wouldn't have a field like that. And I don't remember getting in a car there. What the fuck are these memories?
Yeah, seriously, like, is any of this real?
I feel like
God.
I feel like I can picture that fucking house with the bridge.
Shattered memory, like a far-off dream.
I want to line the pieces up. Yours and mine.
We can
Speaking
have,
of Kingdom Hearts,
like a full memory.
I guess maybe Mom could shed some light on it, but at the same time, would she even remember?
Are these things she would remember? What if? Hey, Mom, do you remember
The spiral staircase in the purple house? What about the Sonic room?
the Sonic? You remember we played Sonic Adventure? You have to know.
I think she might remember the girl with the heart-shaped rock.
Sounds like
that's
a
the type
memory she would remember.
That's the type of thing she would remember. Like,
Also, like, I was like, do you remember a house with bridges? Like, it was elevated 400 feet in the air in a jungle.
it was like a party for your
rainforest.
It was like a party for your group, for your company.
Yeah.
We've gone to that different house more recently. You remember? It's almost scary. How big and empty it is when we drive out into the country. We haven't been there in a while, but her German friends are there, and we sit on the patio and we eat food, and then we sit by the fire.
Yes, got it.
Have you been in the house during that?
Yes.
I don't like it.
Yeah, I don't
It's so empty and dark.
I don't like big houses when it's really empty.
Yeah.
I don't like my own apartment. I live in a 3-bedroom apartment. I don't like it when it's dark. I get scared.
Yeah, it's rough. Like, I don't know how people do it. Live with more people.
Yeah.
Live with people.
If I'm gonna have a 10-bedroom house, I'm gonna have like 9 or 8 people living.
We're
in
people
there.
that lived in tribes. Live with more people.
Yeah, live with more people. You don't need a 10-bedroom house. You don't. What do you need that for? There's 3 of you.
Yeah. Invite people in. Ah, man, I like that type of idea. But at the same time, there's no privacy. No, if it's a 10-bedroom house, there is
You have
privacy.
plenty of privacy.
If there's like private
You
bathroom.
could have a floor to yourself.
Yeah. But then that's also kind of scary.
Having a floor to yourself, yeah.
Yeah. And you're walking around and you hear footsteps on your floor. I'm like, oh, it's my floor.
Hey, it's my floor. That's mine. You can't be here.
I invited you to live in this house, you fuck.
No, but that's the ideal. Is like a big house with a bunch of people in it, and then like there's like a communion hall or whatever.
Yeah.
Where there's like one of those circular tables that's small, and then if you twist it, it turns into like a bigger table.
That sounds fun.
That's my ideal game table.
Ooh, yeah, that sounds good.
And then like a huge couch that's like at an angle. One of the...
Oh, yeah, I love angular couches.
Yeah, like it's a whole... like a room, and you enter it, and like the whole back of it is like a couch, and then there's like a big screen in the front.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's a nice thought.
2 separate game rooms.
Like, one for tabletop, one for games.
Yeah, one for video games.
Yeah, that's fun.
One for Raboob to be in. One Raboob, a whole room for him.
Don't give him that. He doesn't deserve it. He made a lot of noise and is now sitting on my laptop.
He's a cute and fat boy.
He's a cute, fat, fancy boy. We got 10 minutes to 11.
We're counting down to the Sugo Fest.
Yeah, there's a Sugo Fest going on tonight. We're recording on a Wednesday.
Right.
We have 25. We just hit 25 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
It feels like we've been going longer.
Yeah. Well, when you're
It's because
talking about
we transcended, we dissociated into a
some fucking shared memory.
and like our past. We like put it wasn't even like a shared memory, but it was different pieces that came together into one thing.
But it was just both the purple.
Yeah.
You both felt. Did I make you feel the purple?
I felt the purple.
Okay.
I felt something. It was purple.
The two connections is the one connection is the purple with Mace Windu's lightsaber, which is also purple.
That's a purple thing.
That is a purple thing.
I feel like did you ever play any like DS games? DS like detective games?
The only one that I remember is the one that you had on the island, and it
Trace
scared
Memory?
me. It scared me.
It scared me so bad.
I don't want to touch it at all.
Trace Memory and Hotel Dusk are two of like the scariest games I've ever played, but they're not supposed to be.
What?
They're not supposed to be
Insane.
Yeah, they're just supposed to be like little puzzle games where there's like a mystery to solve. But it's so like quiet and eerie.
That's
and,
the whole thing. Quiet is so scary.
And it's just like oh my god.
Oh shit! I just thought of a puzzle game. Ooh.
I Spy Haunted House.
No. It's just a thought. It's just a thought of a scene. You're doing a mystery game, and like there's background noise, like people on the street, and they're talking and stuff like that. And then like you make a turn, like there's something you see, and then that background noise is gone,
Oh, I don't like that.
and it's just like
I don't like that.
it's so scary, right? Like
Yeah.
I gave myself chills so much that like my my eyes started watering.
I'm
Like,
crying a little bit too thinking about Trace Memory.
are you kind of you got teary eyed?
I'm getting a little teary. I'm scared.
Oh my god, that's such a scary thought.
I don't like this.
Like it's a visceral feeling. What are we doing?
I don't know. This is the worst audio experience ever.
Well, describing that type of thing must have given someone chills.
Right? Yeah. This is like a
Ugh,
ASMR. God.
I don't like this at all.
I'm going back to the beginning of the episode where I told you the ideal way to listen to the episode. The ideal way is like to drop an ambient or something. And
No.
then let the episode
That would be the worst.
Take you to the Purple House.
Take you to that?
Take you to the Purple House, and then also take you to the part where you're on the street and you're playing a DS horror game.
Oh no! Imagine Imagine like going to a house. Don't you hate it when like you're at a house and there's a party going on and you hear the background noise, and then you make a turn, or like you go so far enough away in the
There's no background noise
that
anymore.
there's no party noise anymore.
We're talking about the one German friend's house
We're talking about that German friend's
where
house.
there's like it's like, hey, where's the bathroom? It's like, oh, it's like down the hall.
Yeah, like
and
I
it's
think we
like,
both went there,
how far down the hall are we talking? And they're like, so far that it feels like you've entered another reality.
and you can see up. You can like look down the halls, and it's like just shadow.
Yeah, and it's like,
Again.
I don't want to be there. One of the most
Like
terrifying
the quiet kitchen.
I'm gonna scare you a little bit.
No,
So you're playing one of those horror games where you could, or not like even like a horror game, just like a random puzzle
I
game.
already got chills up my spine.
Because you're playing like a,
Oh.
and you're like, it's the DS, so you're like holding forward on the screen, and you're like tapping forward to go to another area, and then all of a sudden you just get turned around by something. It's like you're all alone, and you just get turned around, and there's someone there, and it's just like, I don't want to be.
Oh no!
I don't want this anymore. I don't
feel
want
like that would happen in Phoenix Wright.
It happens in Phoenix Wright a lot, but it's less scary. Because
Yeah.
Phoenix Wright as a whole is just like a very not that scary game. It's up there. Like I get spooked by Phoenix Wright sometimes,
It
just because
can-
you don't expect anything to happen all of a sudden, and then things happen all
Like
of a sudden.
Phoenix getting tased.
Yeah, that happens. That's definitely a fucked up thing that happens. Also, all the murders
Yeah.
happen a lot.
Oh, but when when it gets kind of when like accusation gets kind of eerie. and-
When you finally break down someone's persona, they look over and they're like all dark and everything. It's just like, oh,
and
man.
they just get like really silent. I've never played a Phoenix Wright game before in my life, but I know the feeling.
It's-
I know that happens in one of the games.
Yeah, it happens a lot, and it's no good.
And like different, and like sinister music starts playing. You're in a courtroom. People are there, but you still feel so alone.
I played the third one, so I got a big plot twist spoiled for the end of it, but it's like, that's fucked. That's like not a thing that should happen.
Yeah.
Your girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne, I think her name is, in the beginning of the game, like that's the first case you learn about,
Yeah.
is where you're Mia's older sister,
Yeah.
and you're prosecuting her. because she framed Phoenix Wright for a murder. So you're prosecuting her, and then she dies later in the series.
Oh, fuck.
So in the third game, you're just like in a normal courtroom and everything, and she possesses one of the spirits, the spirit channels, and just like, get the fuck out of here. That's so scary.
Oh, God. Wait, like, Phoenix's mentor?
No, Dahlia, your girlfriend, dies.
What does she look like?
She's got like orangish hair and like a sort of heart pattern on the top of her head.
Oh,
She looks like a quaint little country lady.
okay. This is Phoenix's girlfriend, right?
Phoenix's girlfriend, yeah.
Okay.
But
God damn.
in the later games, she just like comes back and possesses one of the spirit people, and it's just like, I'm fucking here to end this shit. Fuck you. And it's just like, oh, get out of here, dude.
What, she accuses Phoenix of something?
Back when she's alive,
Yeah.
she frames Phoenix for a murder.
Oh. And you play as Phoenix's mentor as your
defending
him?
Phoenix, yeah. So you start the game with Phoenix like losing that one person he thought he cared about and losing her in like the worst way possible.
Oh,
and then she
God.
just shows up again at the end.
That sucks.
It's one of those things that it really feels like that's a great note to end off. Like the third game. Spoilers for the third game. But there's like 8 games at this point, so
Yeah, I
It's
mean,
not
but
gonna
it's
ruin
no longer Phoenix, right?
I mean, Phoenix Wright is still there.
I mean, he comes back, but
Yeah.
there's still other people.
It was one of those things that it seemed like a good end to his character arc.
But then he became fucking homeless
Yeah, that was sad.
and a
I
bum
don't
on the
like that.
street. What did that break him?
I don't know. I haven't played those games.
But then he comes back as an older man in his 40s.
I gotta beat Phoenix Wright 2, and then 3, because I have it on the iPad. It's there. Might as well beat it again.
You know it's
Those are some games with fucking hold 'em ups, though.
You know it's weird how I haven't looked at Phoenix Wright a lot, but I can clearly tell older Phoenix Wright from the younger one. Even though
yeah.
he looks kind of like the same, but he's just bigger when he's 40, and he has a sterner face.
He's got more. He actually runs like a law firm.
Yeah,
Now. Also, fucking
he's a kind man.
apologist has lost an eye.
What?
Yeah, he got an eye patch.
What the fuck?
I don't know what happens to
What
him.
happened?
I don't know.
That charming boy.
Yeah.
What happened? Who would do it to him?
I don't know.
He's just like a. He looks like a kid.
Sometimes I sit down and I'm like, man, I've played a good amount of the Phoenix Wright games. I've played
No, you haven't.
1,
at all.
3, most of 2. I'm on like the last case of 2, and then it's like, you also have to play the Edgeworth one. You have to play
All of Apollo Justice.
all of Apollo Justice. You have to play the fucking Layton crossover.
Oh,
There's
God.
like 3 on the 3DS
Oh yeah,
now, and it's just
old
like,
Phoenix Wright is in the Layton crossover.
man, what is going on here?
Layton is probably a scary game sometimes.
Yeah.
Just like it doesn't
Because
mean
it's just
to
a
be.
DS puzzle game.
Yeah.
One of the things DS was really good at is being scary when it did not mean to be.
Ooh, you know what can get scary? Fucking Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah.
Just like some of the cutscenes, like it's just fucking pixels. But if there's a turn,
Yeah.
if there's a sinister turn, it's honestly scary.
One of the things a lot of modern horror games don't quite understand is just how scary, like, just the most basic shit is in older games.
How scary a lack of music is.
Like, the whole screen going black all of a sudden is just like,
Oh,
I don't like
I
that.
don't like thinking about this.
like, that's a huge jump scare.
Ugh.
But it's like nothing. It's nothing, and it's just a huge jump scare. I think about Lone Survivor a lot, and that's one of those games that's, it's a unique fourth kind of hold 'em up. Not because the game is super hard or anything, but I'm scared.
What?
Dude, Lone Survivor is the scariest game I've ever played.
What is it about?
It's you're in some sort of apocalypse,
Oh,
and it's all pixels,
oh,
and you're this guy, and you're like, you're consistently trying to survive, so you've got to eat all this food, and the food can go bad, and it can like fuck up your stomach and make you throw up and everything,
Oh.
and it tells you like everything that's wrong with the food as it goes bad, and it's like Jesus, you have a gun, but the gun will alert enemies too if you use it. The enemies are these weird, horrifying, like flesh things that are like twice as long as a human is, and they've got these distorted faces and everything, and they just like sort of shake, and they walk slowly. And there's this way to like fast travel around, but it's this like flesh room. Like, you have to pull yourself through this flesh room, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want this. I don't want this.
Is there a good ending?
I don't know.
Ugh.
I've only gotten to one like real story event, and you meet these two people in the room, and you're like, "Hey, what the fuck are you guys doing? It's the apocalypse out there. Like, there are these monsters. Don't you care?" And they're just having a party. And they're like, "Chill out, man. You need to take it down a notch." And then you go out onto the thing, and there's a person who's just like, "Hey, you might need this," and they give you the gun. And then you go back into the room, and it's all destroyed, and it's two of the monsters, and it's just like, I don't want this. I don't want to play this game.
Don't tell me that shit, dude.
Lone Survivor is legitimately, like, I
fucking hate horror games, dude.
like, so many horror games, I don't even, like, it's like, hey, for best results, headphones in, lights off.
No, fuck that.
And, I did it.
I want a friend.
I did it with Lone Survivor.
No.
I was, Vita, headphones in, and I threw the Vita. Like, I was on my bed and I threw it away from me because I was so scared.
Oh my god.
And it's a hold 'em up like no other.
Hold them up because my heart gets kind of scared.
I can't take that.
I got scared by No Man's Sky.
Because it was just so empty?
No music.
Oh.
No music, like, and there would be like,
Oh.
like that it would just be a sci-fi noise.
Oh.
Like when you're like on a space station.
Yeah.
Also, the fucking space stations are floating diamonds in the sky.
Jesus.
And there's like one little access port. You go in and there's like a door, but there's nothing like. Oh, I hate No Man's Sky, because like there's a door that you can't go through. It's like security level, but there's another way you go through, and it's just a simple like alien sitting at like a table, and like there's some plants around, and it's just like, like you hear noises, and you talk to them, and it's just a simple like soft overlay of options to choose. Like it's softly put there. It's not like a rigid thing that you like dunk dunk dunk. It's just like it's literally the worst thing ever. And you like see ships come in and go, and I'm like, I wish people were here. And then I just like, and I look out of the space station, like the long hall. It's like it's not like a short thing. You just come in and stop. It's like you go through a long loading bay, and you just go out back into the emptiness of space, and all you can hear is the inside of your cabin.
Oh god.
I hate it so much.
Some really scary things. Fallout 3,
Yeah.
the Dunwich building,
Oh.
and the hallucinogen vault.
Let me say this. I played Fallout 4,
Yeah.
and the Hallucinogen Corporation. There's a gas leak in that, and you're locked in.
Oh god.
And it's you and your partner, and I thank God it's your partner's there. But it was never, you never saw anything.
Oh.
It was just an automated speaker saying there's a gas leak. Please evacuate the building. And so, holy shit. Sometimes I swear to God, I heard him get angry. The automated speaker is like, there's a gas leak.
Oh.
Please evacuate the building.
Like, was talking to you?
Holy shit. I was like expecting it. I was just waiting for it to fucking come, like, start talking to me like, you gotta get, you need to leave.
Oh,
dude.
I hate that.
No,
I hate
actually,
that.
I could leave. I could leave whenever I wanted. There was a quest item in there that
Right,
I
of
needed.
course.
And I'm like, holy shit.
Alright, I think, oh, man, I hate this. I think,
Let's do this super fast.
there's a lot of scary things that can happen, but what you're describing right now, like, an automated system, like something that's just sort of supposed to be repeating, changing and talking to you all of a sudden is
Holy
like...
shit. It's like, there's a gas leak. Please evacuate the building. Hey,
Oh, God, I hate
there's
that.
a gas leak.
Oh,
You gotta get out of here.
No, 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 no.
Please.
No.
And that's cookies and milk.
That's, hey, if you
Let's
like,
leave off on a lighter tone.
hold them up in video games.
Hold him up in video games. You get really scared. You can't do it. You feel like your heart's gonna burst.
Also, I want to talk about another thing real quick. Real basic video games where you're just like moving along and then all of a sudden you can't move anymore. And like the cutscene goes around you and
What
it's
are
just
you
like,
fucking
oh.
talking about? Why would you say that? You know what I hate?
Oh, what's up?
Half-Life and Half-Life 2. Because of G-Man.
Oh, yeah.
And you just see him sometimes there.
No, I don't like
And
that.
then G-Man, and then like at the end of Half-Life 2, everything stops. and G-Man like opens a door and just comes out of it like a interplanetary door.
Of course, yeah.
And he's like, "Well, Freeman, this sure is a hold'em up you've gotten yourself into. Let's like I've never gotten to it. I've only seen like the fact that it's there, that it happens, and it's like maybe it's like let's keep going." And I'm like, "Oh my god, like shit's going on around you."
Yeah.
And like things are blowing up or something, and that's the end of Half-Life 2. And everything just freezes.
We're just
and
never
it's just
gonna get a
you and
3.
G-Man. I don't care. I don't care about Half-Life.
On a more on a lighter tone, Big the Cat, when he just shows up randomly in Sonic Adventure 2.
That's a cryptid.
That's scary. That's the scariest thing that could happen.
On a lighter note, what are you fucking talking about? It's terrifying.
It's the scariest thing physically possible.
Remember
He's just there
fucking
in
when
the
you're
background.
fighting Shadow in Green Forest or White Jungle?
Oh, and he's just...
And he's just either like on one of the outer rims, outer vines. No, he's on the stage. There's a cage, and underneath the cage block is Big the Cat.
Oh, yeah.
He's just there. And when you're in the fucking diving room in the Ark, he's in that. He's like, fucking in that.
Shouldn't be there.
He shouldn't be there.
That's not good.
I love Big the Cat in Sonic Adventure 1 because I can control him and where he goes.
But in Sonic Adventure 2...
He's off the leash. He has Froggy and he can go anywhere
He's got
he wants.
full power.
He has
He
all
doesn't
the
need to
power he
fish
wants.
anymore.
He can survive a truck annihilating him because he's running in that section.
Oh, yeah.
Like, fuck that.
As a brief fourth lighter note,
Yeah?
you said cryptid. Fuck cryptids. Cryptids are just stupid.
Yeah,
I was,
guess.
me and Alan were driving, to New York, and at some point, he was like, "Oh, we go to the woods, like, with all the gay cryptids," and I was like, I think they kill us? And I was like, wait, what do cryptids do? Look up what cryptids do. Nothing. The answer is nothing. We looked up Mothman. Mothman's like a notable cryptid. And it's like, Mothman will, turn off your car and, like, leave you in the woods.
Thanks, Mothman.
And to be honest, that's the scariest shit. Like, you see, like, a huge moth guy, and then your car turns off.
Yeah.
That's fucked. But also, not gonna do anything to you, apparently. These people see Mothman live to tell the tale. It's fucked up living with it. Also, it was like, it leaves you scared for, like, a week to a month, and I was like, shut up with that, dude.
I got scared.
What are you scared of? Mothman's not gonna kill you. Mothman doesn't kill people. It turns off your car and scares you.
Does Mothman turn off sound?
Yeah. I'm not
If he
scared
does,
of that.
then that scares me.
I'll pull out my phone and it keeps playing, Mothman, you're a joke. Turn my car back on.
Shut up! Stop talking shit on me. And you're like, you hold up your phone. It's like Mothman's a joke. I'm listening to music. Stop talking shit on me. I was like, oh no, Mothman. I'm sorry.
Mothman. And then there's like just a bunch of stupid cryptids that we were looking up. There's like a robot future thing that's like, what was it? It was like 7 feet long and 9 feet wide or something garbage like that. It was like fucking gigantic.
Terrible
And
proportions.
it's just like in the woods and it's like, fuck off.
Okay, that's just the Iron Giant. He wants to be friends.
No, it's like 42 feet square.
What?
It was like organic but robotic at the same time, like an alien thing.
Fuck that.
There was Bigfoot, and then there was like Wingfoot or whatever the fuck, like a Bigfoot but blue. It has wings.
Bigfoot is the only cryptid I will accept. Wingfoot is a joke.
And then I
get killed by Wingfoot.
fucking Wingfoot, dude. And then I was like, all right, well, I like spiders. Alan, tell me about some spider cryptids. And we looked it up. This is the dumbest shit. And this is like, if I didn't hate cryptids before, I hated them. Now there's a cryptid. It's like horse head and spider legs.
Yeah.
So, obviously, stupid.
Oh, what the fuck? I tried to picture that in my fucking mind. I'm mad.
You're wrong. It's a horse head, and then on the bottom, it's like a normal spider, but like a horse head on the top of it.
What? Oh. Well, I thought it was just a horse head, then the back of the spider, then the
No.
legs. So it's just the horse head on the back
Horse
of
head
the
like
spider?
on the top like a periscope.
What's the fucking point?
I don't know.
Is it a
Second
big
one,
spider or is it a small horse head?
big spider.
Oh.
Second one was a spider in. It was like a human spider from Japanese lore, and it could turn. And they turned it into an octopus. And they threw it in the ocean, banished the ocean. And they were
Oh.
like, maybe we've seen more of them. And it's like, more octopuses or
Turned what into an octopus?
a spider, like a big spider person.
A spider crab.
Yeah. but they turned into an octopus, and they were like, we've seen more of them. Like, the eye as an octopus or as a spider. How to turn back into a spider to turn into an octopus. Third one, there are a couple of these that I noticed. It's like, this is a thing that lives in Africa, and like they're huge trapdoor spiders. And I'm like, wait, does it live in Africa or is it a fake thing? Because if it lives in Africa, it's not a cryptid. If it's like a fake thing that it doesn't live in Africa.
Yeah.
But they're like, it's a big trapdoor spider, and it's like, we haven't seen them as much recently, and I think that's due to like imperialism and colonial advancement. It's like,
fucking course.
what are you? We haven't seen these more. Like, they're on the decline. They're not cryptid. They're just real big spiders.
Yeah.
Fourth one, another spider with a horse head.
Fuck. Chill.
And it's like, but this one's got like 3 joints, and it's like 2 people in the real world, had to like, hey, I saw a cryptid in the woods. What did it look like? Spider, but it had a horse head. Oh, so like the other one that already exists. No, this one had 3 joints. This was a different spider with a horse head.
3 joints?
Also, might have been a tiger head.
Fuck off.
And I was like, this is the dumbest shit I've ever heard in my
We're gonna
fucking
get
life.
beat up by cryptids.
That's fine. If I walk out and fucking Mothman is in the woods, I'll be like, whatever, Mothman, I got a Prius. Can you turn on the Prius?
He's not good enough for that. Fucking...
Mothman comes up and stabs my tire. Fuck you, Mothman. It's not scary.
That didn't also didn't stop my car. I can still drive.
I'm still going, Mothman. Also,
Okay.
all these these people were like, yeah, Mothman stopped my car and was like out in the woods to take a picture. A what? Just for my camera, also.
Fucking, of course.
Fine.
No, but like, Tumblr has an obsession with cryptids. But like, if it's like, oh, let me fucking see that cryptid. But legitimately, if anyone on Tumblr, myself included, saw a cryptid, I'd be fucking scared.
I'd be scared of a cryptid.
I'd be like, oh no, I'm so scared. Just like if a Tumblr user like, oh man, let me die, and there's the slight chance that they might die. Like, no, wait a minute. But it's like any humans do that.
My favorite one is like everybody on fucking Tumblr.com saying they want to die, but a bunch of clowns come to do it, and all of a sudden you guys are scared to death. Hey, they fucking Bozo the Clown stabs me to death as I die, buddy. That is how being stabbed to death works, yeah. One of the things that I like to do in the woods sometimes is
Scream.
I'm driving through like the woods at night, and I turn my lights off, and then I turn my lights back on.
Yeah?
Just because it's just like a fun, horrifying thing to do.
Oh.
It's just like one of the scariest things to do.
I
physically
keep
possible.
my head down so bad when we're driving through a dark forest. Yeah, I don't want to fucking see that shit. I don't want to pull my head to the window. I just want to be like below any windows.
Yeah, I don't like look in the woods and see anything. There's nothing worth seeing in the woods at night.
A deer maybe, but you can't see it.
Yeah, I saw an owl in the street once. That was fun.
Why was it in the street?
I don't know, and I'm mad to this day because my phone was dead, so I had to use my PS Vita's camera and take the shittiest picture I've ever seen.
Stop in the middle of the street.
I did. I got like right up next to it, and it wasn't moving, and I was like,
"Hey, bud,
click, click. Can I take a picture of you with my Vita camera?"
Cryptid.
It was a cryptid. It was
friendly owl.
Friend owl. Take a picture of me. If that was a cryptid, I'd be so mad because my phone was dead. And I was like, I saw a cryptid in the woods. Take a picture? No, my phone was dead.
Here's my PS Vita picture.
My Vita picture. What is this? Taken on a fucking blueberry fucking...
A Vita!
1990.
Dude, I said a Vita!
The camera's real good, man.
No, when it's dark, though. Does it have a flash?
I don't think so.
A Vita with a fucking flash camera. What, do you want to end it off on that?
I saw Cryptid in the woods, but I only had my Vita camera. That's the title of this episode.
Yeah, you were just actually playing Gravity Rush.
Yeah.
While you were driving.
One last horror game to end it off?
No!
Okay.
What?
Proteus? You ever watch anybody play Proteus?
No, I don't want to... Oh! That weird pixel game we have on
Pixel game?
Get that off my PS3.
You should play it, it's fun. I'm scared.
Get off my
I'm
fucking
crying,
PS3. Dude. When you get home, take that off my PS3.
How am I gonna do that? Oh, it's on, it is on the PS3.
Or did we delete it?
I think we deleted it. I
That's
think it's...
fucking bad. Wasn't there like a thing that started following you?
Yes.
Like you got a notification that it was following you or something?
Or you don't get a notification that it's following you, you can just look around and see it. Things just like appear sometimes off in the distance.
It's
You
like a
get
dream
trophies
thing,
for it.
right?
Yeah, it's like it's all fucking hallucinant.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's one of those games that like...
Like LSD Dream Simulator. Have you seen footage
Oh
of that?
man, I don't want that.
That is a fucking trip. Like sometimes there's just a person. Like you're on a street
I don't like that.
and there's a person in an overcoat
I don't like that
that just
at all.
moves towards you and then you switch and
Switch
like the thing
dreams?
could go red. Like
Ugh.
the screen goes red and you teleport to a different place, or the dream is over,
I don't trust like that.
and then like you get to the map, and it's like a face.
Yeah.
I don't like LSD Dream Simulator. Oh, fuck! There's like in one of them, you just go to a simple like house,
Yeah.
but it's a hallway.
Oh.
It's just part of a hallway.
No.
And you can go into the living room, or you can go and like you can turn a corner and go into another little small room. I think there's a bear there, a small like stuffed bear.
Oh.
I don't know. I don't like talking about this. Not before bed.
As a brief thing, one of my least favorite things that started happening was the rise of video games that are just like horror games, but there's no guns. You
Yeah.
can't defend yourself at all.
Yeah.
You just have to like walk and run from things.
Remember that one 3D movie? You know the one. The guy eats a record. The
Oh,
train
yeah.
goes to his death. I don't like that. I don't like it at all.
Isn't that Imaginaria?
Imaginaria. It's so scary.
Yeah, it's like just
It's so eerie.
the definition of like surreal. But like one of those games, I was playing one of those because Alan was like, "Hey, you should play this game on," because it's just one of those like free to play games you'd watch somebody let's play or whatever. And it was like you use this button to run, and you use shift or use this button to walk, and then it was like you use shift to run, but they can hear you then, and it's like don't do that, don't say that to me.
Ugh.
I don't need that. And I went through like 3 levels without anything appearing, and I was like, "You're fucking with me now, dude. Just show me the thing.
Yeah.
Just show me what I'm running from."
Fucking Amnesia though. Amnesia lets users create their own levels,
Oh yeah.
so you just fucking do whatever you want. Oh,
Here's my.
I'm mad this became the fucking horror episode.
Here's my level where it's the end. You start the episode and you did it. You get to leave.
Oh, let's talk about something more. What?
Hold 'em ups. Let's end it on PT.
You looked kind of scary when you did that. When you made that face. Like,
Everything is scary at this point.
I mean, like your like the whole framing of your hat, like the shadows in your
Oh, right,
eyes.
yeah.
I don't like that.
So PT was one of those games where it had a weird hold 'em up,
PT.
but it was like
It's a puzzle game.
It's a puzzle game, but like this is why I'm not excited at all for fucking Death Stranding, because Kojima had like he was like, "Hey, check out this cool PT game I made," and I was scared of it for like the first couple go throughs, but then like after a certain point, and I had like lights off. It was me and some friends, and we were watching the TV, and I was playing it, and I was going through, and I was like real scared of the first couple loops and everything because things would change, but after a while things stopped changing.
Right.
So I was just running through the loops over and over and over again. I was like, alright, well, this isn't scary anymore. I know all the tricks and everything. Kojima, how do I beat your fucking game?
Yeah.
And it was like, have you considered putting on your headset and saying hello into the mic when the phone rings? And it was like, man, Kojima, shut up with that. No, number one, that's real scary. I'm mad that you did that to me. But number two, there's no way I would ever know that.
Do you still like having PT on your PS3, on your PS4?
Because it's worth like $1,000.
I guess.
I mean, there's a lot of games I don't like having on the console. What's a happy thing? Do happy things exist?
Silent Hills isn't gonna be a thing. We're pansies, dude. But I'm glad to be this.
We get scared like so easy about things. I don't mind like Dead Space horror games.
Oh. Sometimes I do.
I mean, I mind it a lot.
I was able to beat all of them, but like still.
I think one of the things
Dead
that,
Space 1 was the eeriest.
yeah, because it was fucking super scary. But one of the things that I like Dead Space horror games. I don't like Amnesia horror games or Outlast horror games. Because in Dead Space I have a gun, I have a bunch of guns.
Yeah.
I can have as many guns as I want to defend myself.
Yeah.
When a bad thing goes, I can shoot it.
Yeah.
In other games, when a bad thing goes, I just run. I just have to run and leave.
Yeah.
I don't want to do more than that. I want to shoot it and make sure it never gets to chase me again.
I do like Dead Space 2 and 3 though. Because they used to have a bit away from the horror, but it still has some good moments.
Yeah.
Oh, still some very good moments.
I'm sure I've talked about this one before. Dead Space on the iPad is one of those games.
Oh.
And it's just like, it's not the best control system, but what it lacks in not great controls and everything, it makes up for in these really sweet atmospheric horror segments.
Yeah.
Close the window.
I'm going to close the curtain.
Of course.
I don't like that at all.
PB's gonna sleep with you, keep you safe tonight.
I know. I'm going to hug Pee-Pee.
But there are moments where you become a necromorph.
Mm-hmm.
Like you you're just walking around as a necromorph all of a sudden.
Uh.
And it's just like, it's like out of nowhere, and you just like wake up and you're like, what happened to me there? And it's just like, oh, it's good. It's like, it's very scary. It's very atmospheric. It's more than I expected out of an iPad version of a full game.
Yeah.
Second, oh man, I don't like. I'm
Don't
not
tell-
even gonna. I'm not gonna tell you.
Don't tell me
because it
about it.
scares me.
Don't tell me about it. Kingdom Hearts. Has that ever had a scary thing?
Halloween Town.
I mean, not so much in 2, but definitely in 1.
I don't think I was ever really scared of anything in Kingdom Hearts. I mean, no, because I think even when things were real bad, Kingdom Hearts just has that air of hope to it.
Yeah.
That things are going to be better and things are going to be fixed.
Yeah, desperation is a pretty big thing in horror.
Yeah.
But I will say, there's somewhat of an emptiness to Kingdom Hearts 1's Halloween Town.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's dark. It's very dark. Not to say that's bad. I mean, I'm sure some people enjoy it.
Rechain of Memories was very empty.
Oh.
I listened to a review of Rechain of Memories the other day, and I got mad because they were right about like everything they described, and I was like, yeah, I know. He was like, it's really boring. After a while, you just go through every world and nothing ever changes, and you're just setting up the same things. And since you can try to grind a lot, but eventually you're just going to be using a lot of enemy rooms to grind, a Moogle shop to get things, or a no enemy room to just walk through it. And I was like, yeah.
You know what would be fun?
That dog.
Peewee's moving around, rolling around on her back.
Give me my phone, please.
You're getting a lot of texts from Alan.
I'm allowed to. That's legal.
I know, I'm just saying.
Come on, Philip. Come on. Yes. Oh, please tell me you took that.
Did you do it?
Oh,
Oh no!
Griff did.
But what they should have done with Chain of Memories is that they start implementing, like they just start changing things. You go to the same worlds over and over, right?
Yeah.
Like they just start changing things up.
Hmm.
Like the character's different,
Oh, yeah.
so you don't remember them. Like, so you as the player, it seems like you're forgetting it too.
Yeah.
Like, it wouldn't be Leon. Cloud would be him.
Oh, yeah.
Or, like, something else, or something, like, entirely new. It would just be a guy.
Yeah.
Like, it could just, like, and then Hercules would be someone else entirely.
I don't like that.
That's kind of creepy, don't you think?
Yeah, there's something really surreal about, like, everything being the exact same except, like, one thing is different. Like, one huge glaring thing is different.
And that
It's
just starts to change over and over again. And Sora doesn't remember.
like, oh.
He's like, yeah, that sounds right. Or, like, there's a thought, and it's like, weren't you... No, never mind.
Yeah, that can't be right. I don't know what that memory. She's losing it.
And I think with that, it's time to end the podcast.
Yeah. She's done.
I guess.
Alright.
That was a very spooky episode of Cookies Milk. We made it to like an hour, 58.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. I feel...
I don't want to... This is one of the episodes I don't want to listen to.
I'm gonna have to listen to this a second time. I'm gonna have to do this, like...
Put it on like a reverberation? What am I trying to say? Reverberation. Reverb. Just to say that. Put it on reverb, and it's like add a weird sound to it.
Like there's like footsteps or something in the background of the...
No, whenever we start talking about shit like this, like just like start changing like our voice quality and stuff.
Oh god.
That would be terrible. Okay, that was Cookies and Milk. I've been your host, William.
I've been your host, Ben.
And it's almost been an hour.
Wow, goddamn.
Bye.